Hey everybody, how's it going? Time to wrap up an exclusive series, this one featuring Porsche 935, the 2019 edition. Alright, so 19 tiers down, just one final tier 20 remains, and yeah, I've already posted the entire playthrough of this series up till this point, with the overview of this series, the first one, in the playlist. I'll have the link to the video and yeah, in the description box below. So if you're interested in finding out type of events included in this exclusive series, or what type, how much it costs you, what you can gain from it, your earnings and whatnot, then check that video out. But for this one, let's wrap this up so we can collect that final 60 gold reward plus 100,000 racing dollars. Alright, so tier 20, we got the usual 3 events remain here. Speed Snap at Brands Hatch, Autocross at Mount Panorama, and the final cup at Indianapolis Motor Speedway Road Course. And that is going to be a 10-lap cup. So we'll start out with Speed Snap first, short events first, since the cup will wipe out whatever earnings that I've got here. So 298.4 I think is what I saw as the target speed to beat. So all right, let's see how difficult or easy it's going to be. And of course, as I'm making this video right now, in the current version of the game, there is a limited series featuring this car. So if you don't own it, it's an opportunity to go ahead and try to win this car. Of course, you would have to fully upgrade this car to have access to this exclusive series. Well, really any exclusive series, you need a car fully upgraded, right? So, yeah, not cheap to fully upgrade any of these, legend class cars. So we're talking PR in the 90 range. So yeah. Anyway, just a sliver of a service bar taken out for that very first event in the final tier. Now let's head on over to Down Under, Bathurst for Autocross, Mount Panorama, of course. And what, 50 seconds? Ooh, 46. It's gonna be a fast one. All right. Let's see if we can beat this. Here we go. And not the grippiest of the Porsches in the game. Even with the gigantic wing and the tail, it does. The tail do tend to get a little loose. Yeah, this is not happening, is it now? Oh, you hit every corner, boy. Oh, apparently it was still good enough. Oh my gosh, that was a terrible run. But apparently good enough to win. You know what? Let's see. Let's give it another go. Not necessarily because, yeah, 43, that's more like the type of target that you would normally expect, because that was a horrendous one. Just for the sake of sort of redeeming myself here, I'm going to give it a better go. Although it's not looking too promising in the cutting. Alright, but here, we'll make the skyway a little bit cleaner. without flying off the track here. And down the S's, we'll try to make this cleaner too. Alright, a little bit of skidding to start off, but at least I'm not like playing ping pong or the bouncing between walls. Alright, didn't quite get in the podium, but at least that's a little bit more respectable run. And beat a few more TSM friends while I'm at it. Didn't quite get to claim the lead, but that's a-okay. I already won the gold trophy, so it's good enough. Let's move on. We got a series to wrap up, gold to win, so on and so forth. You know what I mean. So here we go. Yes, this is for 60 gold. Final cup, 10 laps. Here we go. Alright, it's gonna be a standard standing start. Grid of 22 cars. And any cool customized cars in this grid? Well, I guess we'll find out. So here we go. Alright. And we do have drafting active. So I don't believe the bonus series this car's featured in, Peak Porsche Performance, there's a drafting in that series, but at least in this one we do, so that is kind of a extra incentive for anybody who enjoy racing this car to I guess shell out some like just under 1,300 gold to fully max out. Of course, if you won this car from a limited series, then you've already paid like some, 440 gold into it. So your remaining upgrades will cost you closer to more like, 800 gold and change, right? So, yeah. And then for completing this exclusive series, there's a total reward here is 150 gold, so, you know, it's not the best paying series, but it's definitely not the worst paying one either. It's obviously more than 10% of upgrade cost, so that's, I say, better than some others, because some other exclusive series actually, like, considering the upgrade cost, they pay, like, insultingly low for 100% completing. It's unfortunate. Anywho, P2, and we'll take the early lead before the end of lap 2, and then we'll stay in the lead. So yeah, there we go. We can take this flat out. Beautiful. And let's see. The other bonus this car is featured in, they've added another bonus series. I think it's called History in Motion or something like that. You find it in season 1 of Road Collections, I believe. Anyway. And look at that, we're beginning to lap some slower opponents. And that was a TSM bot too. Yeah, it's funny, some TSM bots behave rather odd. Sometimes you always find like somebody who's just like dragging along at the tail end. I'm not sure if they intentionally just kind of put a very slow run in, and so the rest of us can, have an easier time, or whether it's just spots behaving funny. Not sure. But yeah, I feel like on occasion I do find TSM bots kind of straddling behind. While the rest of the grid is just normal, cruising right along. So, yep, kind of a funny behavior. All right. And lap 5. Kind of a halfway point. A little late on the brakes. Trying to see what I can get away with, I guess in the lineup of Porsches in the game, this car does have a pretty high top speed, doesn't it? Maybe that's why it feels once again very tail happy on occasion. Because on the specs, the grip's not terrible. It's fine, and like looking at the size of the spoiler, that's a gigantic wing to give itself, nickname of Moby Dick. But yeah, I mean, I guess, we're hitting 360s. And, oi! Okay, so... And here comes another slower bot to overtake. And another one. Or maybe I just have a slow grid. I wasn't expecting to overtake multiple opponents by halfway point, more or less. Lap 6 here, or 10. So we got 5 more, including this one. Alright. Let's see, maybe we could try some different viewing modes. Since we got like 5 laps remaining, or 4 laps now, we'll try 1 per lap. So, first variant here, it's gonna be the bumper view, the chin to the tarmac view. It's difficult to raise, isn't it? Of course, what's lacking here is sort of the view of a distance, right? We cannot see as far ahead because we're so close to the ground. Of course, in the menu of the game, you can adjust the height of the camera for these different racing modes, but I have it set to whatever the default is, which I think is low. So we're like super close to the ground here. And then let's check the hood view or bonnet view. And all right. Looking good so far. A little bit quicker than the last one. 20-second and change for the checkpoint 1, and certainly not going out on off-track excursion here does help. And Checkpoint 2, 45 seconds as we are closing in on yet another dot here. Get a little boost. And then up next, let's try the cockpit view. The windshield looks pretty clean, no cracks, so that generally means no significant enough damage to dampen your car's performance. We're talking acceleration, top speed, grip, braking distance, all that usual stuff. But yeah, this car easy to have the tail spin. So, all right. Here comes another overtake. And take him on the inside. Make room for me. And we'll head back out to the chase view for the final lap. And looks like we have 7 speeds on this guy, transmission wise. All right, and just the final bit of service left, race left here. Overtaking a Bumblebee. Whoa! That is kind of like a tribute to the GT3 or GT4. Momo, nice. And since we got a sizable lead here, could we send it sideways? Kind of. Not really. I was hoping my opponent will push me through the finish line, but cannot really see which lane they are coming down. Have me basically T-bone me across the finish line, but that wasn't meant to be. All right, so a few extra points on the board for TSM bonus. All right, so 10 minutes, 47 seconds and change for those 10 laps around the Brickyard road course to wrap up this exclusive series. So we'll throw the car in for service and head on out to collect our rewards. All right. There we have it, 100,000 racing dollars plus, more importantly, the 60 gold. All right, don't mind me if I do. All right, so that is the end of yet another exclusive series. So thanks for tagging along for the ride. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.